So I had it to my camera because I know people are going to people are going to say I look pretty sad, but I'm not sad at all. Okay, first thing. So yeah, today we're gonna be making voice evacuation. So that's another reason why I don't have my camera out. So yeah. So I will still see the chat messages, but yeah. So yeah, you probably hear the Dane. So we're gonna be see stuff from like Simplex all the way down to Cooper Wheelock. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna basically wait for people to join. It will basically get started on the video. I may turn on my camera if you guys, as long as you guys don't think I'm sad, but yeah, I just quite nervous, you know? But I'm just like, you know. Yeah, I still wear my uniform because, yeah, I get exhausted at work, so I just keep it on. Yeah, that's what I do. Mhm. So, yeah. Mhm. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Mhm. And yes, we have a person there. We're going to wait for people to basically jump in. Yeah, today we'll be waiting voice vac systems. So if you ever hear a voice vac system in a building, please hit the like button. If you actually, oh, hi Vanessa, welcome to the stream. Yo, hi, I'm a I'm a pro. Yo, hi Jewel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you guys heard of voice evacuation system before, hit the like button. I mean, it really goes. If you don't, then basically subscribe to me. I mean, yeah. Yo, hi, Lou to Napolitania. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we got, what's up, yep. So we're gonna basically do voice evacuation. So I have, like, here's this. I have my TV. I have the voice evac clips. So we're gonna put you in a TV speaker. You may want to see me, but you might not see me actually. So yeah, I don't know where should I set it on, but I'll basically set it like right there. I'll have to rotate my phone. Unfortunately, I can't. Well. Whoa. Oh. What's your favorite game? My favorite game to play is Roblox. Flip the camera or your phone, something like that. Yep. I'm just trying to find it. Oh shoot, I made okay, you know what, that's stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have no clue. Can you add me at the end? That's yeah. I do this at the end. Alright, I think I have a good place. So here's the first one. It's Siemens FE series.
You've got a big day, and you need to smell fresh. That's why the all-new Unstoppables gives your clothes a 24-hour non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk. Unstoppables fresh. Smell unstoppable.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire emergency reported in the building. Please evacuate the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevator.
Okay, so this voice evacuation, I typically think that this would have been better in places, but the quality of this voice evacuation wasn't as good because it has the, off tone, but the quality of the voice is so good, so for my recommendation, I would recommend getting this voice, but I wouldn't recommend getting the tone. So, probably that. Now let's go into Simplex. Let me think. Simplex for 4100, I think. Let's start with this one. And no, this is not judgment, but yeah, guys. So just for this, this is not public. We're not actually judging your opinions. We're just what I recommend. So yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot my TV can be glitchy sometimes. So yeah, you could probably tell by that. Sorry about that. So you probably hit the tone, but we need like the message. The stream might be probably glitchy. If it doesn't happen, then yeah. I mean, the Simplex tone is definitely much crazier.
Down to your assigned re-entry floor.
Okay.
Attention. An emergency has been reported. All occupants walk to the nearest stairway exit and walk down to your assigned re-entry floor or main lobby. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway. Do not use the elevator. Walk to the nearest stairway.
I gotta admit, that Simplex has some good voice evacuations. I mean, the loop tone is kind of good. And the attention. I mean, it's probably great too. And I would recommend have that as your first voice evacuation if you probably buy a alarm. But we're gonna basically put it on the female message. So yeah, you might hear a different tone too, I think. This is a classic one. Oh shoot, the TV's glitch again. I keep refreshing it, it just basically does that. We got a second like though. Sigh. This unit's bad. That's probably why I have to refresh it.
There is a fire emergency in the building. You are to leave the building by the nearest exit or exit stairway. Do not use the elevators.
Okay. Okay, for like preference, okay, like for like preference, I actually prefer the male one instead of female one. It's like there's a fire mission. Like she's like about like I don't know, yeah, something like that. But yeah, something like that. But for that, I would give it. I mean, Simplex tone is so good. I have to give that 8. But for like a voice, I might have to give that one a 4, which means that because I don't even love it and means it's so annoying. Now let's go to Gamewell.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking of...
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. Please proceed to the nearest exit and evacuate the building.
Wow. So for the last one, I'm not gonna lie, Gamewell does have a very good one. They have the code 3 tell I mean, I recommend this could be a good tone. I mean, I say that wasn't bad. I don't like it or hate it, but the female tone that is kind of like okay. So I might have to for tone I might have to give this a 5, and for a female I might have to give this a 4. Alright, here's another one. Oh my gosh, why does YouTube always bug me?
Yeah.
Okay, why does YouTube bug me? This is probably why this happened clearly the 4th time. Hold on. We're gonna pause this video for a sec. Yeah. But what is YouTube basically stalking us for?
Have your attention, please. May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. Please proceed to the nearest exit and evacuate the building.
Well, that's basically the male. I kind of like the male better. And yeah. So we're gonna give this 11. Holy crap! So that's the 11 out of 20. I mean, kind of recommend having this as your device, but not perfectly. This is Wait, hold on. What's it say? Let's go to notifier. Code 3. Okay, that's so loud.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. Please proceed to the stairways and exit the building.
Please proceed to the stairways and exit the building. I mean, kind of love that one. I mean, notifiers is definitely good, but the code 3 could be also good if you have some sort of like Gentex fire alarms that involves of speakers. Then yes, I mean, I recommend using that tone. So for a tone, I have to give this one a 7, and for this an 8. So definitely a 17 out of. I think it's 15 out of, yeah.
Our Sargento cheddar is held to a standard as high as your grandmother's. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it. Sargento, a promise you can taste.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A fire has been reported in the building. A fire has been reported in the building. Please proceed to the stairways and exit the building. Do not use the elevators.
Okay, for real, this voice sounds like a grandpa's voice. It basically says, "May I have your attention?" Like, it feels like they actually are gonna go into the retirement home after saying that. And the whoop tone is definitely good, but yeah. So for voice, I'm gonna have to give for tone. I'm gonna have to give this one definitely a 7 out of 10 because I think it's kind of getting it's a little annoying. And for voice, I might have to give this one a 6 out of 10 because it does sound like a grandpa's voice. So although it's 13 out of 10. No, 15 out of 20. Now my Siemens female voice.
May I have your attention, please?
You may not hear
May I
it.
have your attention, please? There has been a fire emergency reported in the building. Please evacuate the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevator.
Okay, so this voice I do recommend, and YouTube basically disabled it, of course. Of course YouTube did. Yep, YouTube basically disabled my channel, so it was to say, may I have your attention, please? Which is definitely good because I love hearing that every time. And the tone is good. It sounds like it's Christmas time, so it's a much more calming than the loud piercing alarm type of stuff. So for Siemens, I'm gonna have to for the Siemens voice, I'm gonna have to give this a 10 as a tone and 10 as a voice because I kind of love it. So it's a 20 out of 20. Now Potty Edwards ANS voice evacuation. And it's a message too.
At Olive Garden, we're all about more craveable classics and more made-from-scratch sauces, which begs the question, what could...
Attention, please. There has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan.
Alright, so for this voice evacuation system, I actually love this one. The whip tone is kind of too old for me, but the voice isn't, because so the whip tone I'll have to give it a 1, and for the voice I might have to give it a 10. So total is 11 out of 20. Alright, let's do AdWords. Let's do classic EST.
Attention! Attention! An emergency has been reported in this building. Please cease operations and leave the building utilizing the nearest exit or fire exit stairway. Do not use elevators. Repeat, do not use elevators.
Of course, EST has the integrity tone, which is basically like the horn stroke. So let's just give it to that. So far, the tone is 8 out of 10. For the tension, it would have been better if there has been an emergency reported in the building. Leave the building immediately. That would have been better too, but I might do. So 8 out of 10 for tone and voice. Now let's go to Firelight, the whoop tone.
have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? The signal you have just heard indicates a report of a fire in this building. Please proceed to the nearest exit and leave the building. Do not re-enter the building unless directed to do so by the proper authorities.
Okay, so the public authorities, this is definitely new. I actually would recommend, having this as your thing. The loop tone is gonna be quite loud. So for the tone, I recommend, so tone, 8 out of 10, for voice, 10 out of 10, so it's 18 out of 20. Now let's go to Silent Night. Sorry, and that appeared. Don't know why, but...
Attention, please. There has been a report of an emergency. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit and leave the building immediately. Do not use the elevators. Use stairwells where necessary. All handicapped occupants shall use the building evacuation plan.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this message was quite pretty cool. Oh, heck no. Okay, so classic, I mean, the, Silent Night was a good voice effect, but I would recommend, yeah, I recommend the voice, and the tone is definitely quite so good. So, Silent Night, 9 out of 10, voice 10 out of 10. Pretty accurate. Let's go to Cooper Wheelock.
May I have your attention, please? A fire emergency has been reported in the building. While this is being verified, please leave the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
Okay, so basically, Cooper Wheelock had a great tone and voice, but the downside is that it basically had a low quality on it, so yeah, it makes it super raspy. But yeah, basically, yeah, it does that. So yeah. So for tone, 10 out of 10, and voice 8 out of 10. So 18 out of 20. And yes, that's basically all the tones I explained. So I was gonna add people on Roblox, but YouTube basically disabled my chat. So unfortunately I can't do it. I can't right now, but I still get to see the comments. But yeah. And maybe we'll probably promise to add you. I guaranteed. But yeah. That's definitely it. But yeah. Unfortunately, can't see the chat right now. So yeah. That's why YouTube disabled it. Because it pursued for 15 or 13. This literally happened the 4th time. Probably this week. I mean, the following week it happened. I mean, no, the last week. Because the last week happened, and now this week. It's so annoying. YouTube, if you're watching this, please stop disabling my chat. Or we'll find you in your office. Okay? So, please, stop. Like, I mean it. Like, stop. Alright, I'll see you, I'll probably, see you guys in the 8 o'clock stream. I may not read your guys' chats because it's still disabled, but you might see me bowl, and yeah. So if you're watching this, please get my chat enabled before 8 o'clock, cause yeah. Bye.